this video I'll be sharing how you can walk away from a narcissist and still retain your sense of self-esteem. Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome to Feeling is Healing, where we support men and women who are looking to break free from bad relationships and move forward into healthier ones. So today's video comes as a result of a viewer's question which was sent through to me. I have also emailed you personally. I hope the email came through. So in this video I'll be making 5 different points on how you can retain your self-esteem while walking away from a narcissist. So there'll be no personal details in this video. So if you have your own example while you're watching this of a time when you've had to leave a narcissistic situation, it would help if you keep that in mind while you're watching the video. So the first point is to actually define what you really want when you're leaving this situation, this bad situation. So what you really want or need when you define self-esteem. So for some people it might be that they want to feel good about themselves, knowing that you've done your best, feeling like you're a good person. It might be about feeling like you've done your best, that you've got a sense of achievement, that you've overcome something. So the first question I would ask, or I would encourage you to ask yourself, is what outcome you would like to have in an ideal world. So if there were no limitations or barriers, what outcome would you really want from this situation? So this just really helps you to identify and get clear about what would a successful outcome be to you. And once you've done that, you can also ask yourself, what's the most important part of this outcome that's most important to me? So for example, the most important part of the outcome might be that you retain your health, and so that could be really important. So it's really helps to identify really what is non-negotiable for you in this situation. That's really the first point of setting a plan here. So moving on to point number 2. So you've started off by identifying really what's important to you, and you then move on to asking yourself, so what impact is this having on me, having to be involved in this situation with this difficult person? So the impact, it's draining your energy, taking up a lot of time, causing you a lot of stress, causing you to be constantly vigilant on guard, stopping you from doing other things, causing you to doubt yourself, harming your self-esteem. When you're in one of these kind of situations, there are quite a few impacts. So I'd encourage you to, just recognise, maybe make a list of all the ways this situation is impacting you, and then ask yourself, what's the worst aspect of how all this is affecting you? So in point 1, we've identified what's really important for you in the outcome of this situation, and then secondly, we've identified what's the worst thing about how this situation is actually affecting you. So moving on to point number 3 is it's about really trusting yourself, tuning into your heart, knowing within your inner sense of knowing really what's best for you to do. And I get the sense that you know what is best for you from what you've written. So yeah, I wouldn't be giving any advice on what to do. I'd be encouraging you to tune into what you know is best for you, because it's always the person in the situation who has the best idea of what's of exactly what the situation is and what's best for them. So in this third point, and you're asking how you can leave a situation behind, and the situation has consequences, and how can you still have your self-esteem? So I would turn that back and say, well, why wouldn't you have self-esteem in this situation? So it just helps you to really consciously recognise why, what the hesitation is there, what the conflict is there. So just as an example, it could be, that you must respect people in authority. You may have some kind of belief that's just, I don't know if you would have that belief. That's just, one possible example that some people have. So then I would question, when did you form that belief? What does that mean to you, and who told you that? And then you can ask yourself, who is it really benefiting to? If I have that belief and I'm respecting this person in authority who's actually causing a lot of harm. So that would be the next thing to ask yourself is, well, why wouldn't you have self-esteem? You're standing up for what you believe in, you're supporting your local community, so why wouldn't you have self-esteem? Point number 4, which I'm wanting to move on quickly to point number 5 actually, because point number 5 relates to point number 3. But point number 4 is to do with when you do identify these blocks that are getting in the way of doing what you know to be right and following your heart and doing what is best for your health and well-being, is to see this situation as a way to up-level something. So, for example, it could be something here where you can really to do with recognising your gifts. And I think, the world really needs people like you who have a strong conscience and have strong values and who believe in community and, who have that sense of community. These are really important values to have. And in order to put those values to best use, it may involve confronting some limiting beliefs you have. So there was a mention about maybe needing to toughen up, and so I would challenge that in a way. Sounds like there's some, if you're needing to toughen up, I would say, there's nothing that you're doing very well as you are, and this is I say this because this is a common thread in people who have been at the receiving end of a narcissist, is that they believe they're weak and that they need to toughen up, and it's actually false. You actually have this innate power, and I can see from what you're saying, that you've done a lot of things to be part of your community and to stand up for what you believe in and what's best for the community. So I would just acknowledge, that those strengths that you have, which really leads on to the 5th point, which I wanted to come to, which was the fact that when you're dealing with a narcissist, it can leave you feeling very helpless and ineffective, because, they say the only way to really win with a narcissist is to walk away, and that can kind of feel like a defeat, or that the narcissist has won in some way. So what I would encourage you to do is really write a list of all the qualities that you have and the qualities that you're displaying in this situation, so that you can really feel good about yourself and know that whatever happens, you have these qualities, and it just so happens that someone else is sounds like they're kind of getting their way, but it's not a reflection on you in any way. So just to conclude, I was going to say that with any sort of situation of walking away from a narcissistic situation or group or individual or relationship, it's very rare that there's no kind of losing something in the process, or you know, it's very rare that someone's going to leave a situation like that very easily and be very happy about it and think it's great. And just because that maybe there is a loss, just to make it very clear, it doesn't mean that's any reflection on you, because I know from experience can be very easy to get caught up in this feeling, well, I'm not good enough, or I failed in some way because the situation didn't go, I didn't get the support I wanted or something like that. And it's just really welcoming you to connect back to your values, because I can see that you have a lot of values. And yeah, just to reiterate that I think, you know, the world needs more of that, and it's we need more, you know, people like you to be standing up and to be, you know, to be empowered. So I'm not sure if that answered your exact question, but I hope that helps in some way with anyone who's stuck in a situation with a narcissist where they're feeling disempowered and they're feeling like, you know, it's harming their self-esteem or dragging them down in some way. And I'll write a quick summary below of the 5 points and the 5 kind of steps or questions that you might like to ask yourself when dealing with a situation like this. If you have any comments or questions, please write them below. If you found the video useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for further videos.